We're so annoying.
We are just the most annoying people ever. I will pull up the live stream.
We decided to pop in. Literally.
Literally. Hold on. I have to pull up the live. I don't know. It says 0 people. Is anybody here?
Okay.
People are probably like, wait, is this real? Are we talking to ourselves for the first 5 minutes?
Maybe. But we enjoy our company.
We do. Oh, there's somebody. Hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
Another one.
Hey. We didn't go live Friday or the Friday before that. Were we live the Friday before that? Hey, there are the people. Hi guys. What's up? Wait, I thought there was something on the wall. That's just my phone that's cracked. Okay, never mind.
What is it?
Never mind. I see like a line there. I'm like, wait, what is that? But that's just my cracked phone.
Okay.
Oh, we look sickening. Little hair, little makeup. Oh my god, what a treat. We love treats. Little treat.
Now, this is what LoriAnne would call a treat.
This is a treat.
This does not have.
Someone said, hey, I finally caught a live. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Different time, different. We said we need to start doing that. Just like popping up randomly and seeing if we can like catch new people.
Exactly.
So
let's see what we've caught today. Put our fishing reel out.
We filmed 2 declutter videos and we're not done yet. But we're done for today because I'm sick of looking at these watermelon earrings. But but we filmed 2 videos because we're decluttering our stash again.
Yes.
So you got some highlights. She did.
I did.
She got highlights. Who noticed? Was it where to go?
See, now this is where I stop. Let me not overdo, right? Remind me, guys, not to overdo. It's always when I overdo, I'm like, okay, I like these. Let me get more. Nope, I think this is like perfect. Like you can see kind of like the difference between her color and my color now. My color was like super dark, and I just want to kind of lighten it a little bit. So it's not even like specific highlights. It's almost kind of like a lightning all over, right?
Yeah, no, you can tell. I like this lighting too. We have to get in here for live streams.
Right? I know. Well, because we didn't, because of the Wi-Fi never acts right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because we look.
What do you mean? Oh, really? You know it does.
Girl, I don't know where the Wi-Fi act right at.
I know.
So this was Kayor. Okay. Hi.
Okay. Let me see.
We came to connect with the people. I know my hair is just like, I feel like it's picking up speed. I got out of the shower today and I was just like, wow, like my hair is like getting really long.
Yeah,
it's getting longer.
So
these
curly,
curls in the front
like
are so tight. They're just like
perfectly curly.
They're so tight.
Okay, let me see if I can find the people.
Ooh, always Maya said, just changed my major from nursing to communications with the strategic social media minor. That's so cool.
Cool.
I mean, I'm sure there's like more of those majors happening now that social media is such a big thing. Like I hear left and right, people are leaving their fields to be like social media managers and stuff. Yeah. That's what people are selling their junk, like social media.
Okay.
Selling their junk.
That's what we were saying. That's why we're like, guys, we're gonna be better. Because we were saying we are fools. We said to just like let our channel go to pot. Yeah. I mean, people are trying to look at like for like second gigs. Like, we seriously have a second gig right here.
I feel like the way to survive in this life is to have at least
multiple streams
of income. And I'm like, when we had YouTube, and I'm like, we're just letting it go down the drain. I'm like, why are we like this?
Yeah.
So we're like, we need to stop immediately. Because like that extra money a month was like,
I know.
My earrings are from Shein. They were $2. I love Shein earrings. That's the only thing that's safe. Their clothes aren't really safe because they're like, it's hit or miss, but their earrings are a hit every single time. So yeah, I always do big orders of their earrings. So these are my watermelon earrings.
So cute. Nick Grigsby said, hi from San Diego, drinking sangria in a hammock.
That sounds amazing.
Right, I know.
Okay. Am I going to cut it? No, I think I'm going to let it grow. I want to let it grow. How far, I don't know, but I want to let it grow some more.
Oh my God, smoking a cigar with her husband at a cigar lounge.
Hey.
Hey.
I feel so dizzy and can't be funny.
Erica Fleming said she's been going crazy on Shein.
For earrings? Once you get on Shein, it's like a rabbit hole. But I love their earrings. I have a whole cart just of earrings still, because like they come out with new ones every day. But these are fun. I feel like these are fun for school too. Like I'll be known as like Miss Wesley, the one with the crazy earrings.
Kenya Jackman said, you make me want a big trap. Doggy, what are you doing?
I hear ripping.
Doggy, come forward.
Yeah, let me just make sure he doesn't have plastic or something.
Sometimes he just goes. Sometimes he just sits right here.
He has the mail.
The mail. You ripping up the bills?
Did you know it's illegal to open people's mail?
It's illegal. What do you have to say for yourself? Come sit. Come sit over here and be a good boy.
Hey Spence, we're on live. Can you come get doggy?
Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Leslie. Well, I'm going back up. Should love the highlights. Rolling back up. You're being paged. Go on up.
What flavor pie is that?
Taste it. This is a new flavor. I don't know if it is. I personally have never tried it. I don't know how new it is, but is this a new one? Anyone familiar
It's
with
kiwi
pie?
strawberry.
Yeah, I think like I've seen it before. I just never got it, but I wanted the strawberry lemonade, but she couldn't find it, so she bought me this home. But
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I like it when because it's like it's light.
Mhm.
You know, it's not. I don't like sometimes like the coconut ones are like heavy, but this is kind of like
Yeah.
light.
Well, I don't do anything coconut. Is anybody like me? I don't do anything coconut. No coconut cake, coconut flakes, coconut water, coconut flavors. Like I can't do coconut.
Sheila Wright said, "What's in your hair, ladies?" In my hair, I was just telling you, you're like, what? Yeah, but I do. I have Alikay naturals in my hair. I have the lemongrass leave-in and the is it the lemongrass? You know that lemongrass line? It was a lemongrass gel. So I decided to
Put the lemon. We don't have the lemongrass gel.
Yes, not the gel. Excuse me, the lemongrass.
The curling
the
highlight?
mousse. The mousse.
Wait, you.
But the leave-in and the mousse.
Oh, I missed that in the video. You used my mousse, so you were on my side. I asked you. I was like,
All right,
were you
first
on?
of all,
I was like, well, second of all, I
no,
was
it was
like,
on my
wait,
side.
it was not on your side. I have all
transferred
the
it over
mousses
weeks
lined
ago.
up.
Yeah, you
I have
probably
all
did.
the mousse lined up on my side.
Yeah, I came for my stuff though a couple of weeks ago, so I probably just
So,
kind of like tucked it on my side.
you used, excuse me.
So I used
You used the leave-in and you used the mousse.
exactly. And what do you have in your hair?
So that belongs to me. Maybe what is it? The Mixed Chicks leave-in.
My purchase. Okay.
Girl, but you purchased it years ago. It's like that gigantic bottle that you
It
didn't
is.
use.
I couldn't believe it.
So I used it before it went bad because we were going through our stuff and we were seeing how much stuff has actually gone bad.
Yeah.
So like in the video, we're like separating stuff from like what we actually want to keep, what we're getting rid of, and what we have to get rid of because it's just bad. There were things that had funny smells and funny looks and.
Oh, so Vanessa Bristow said I used Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss Styling Cream and Weedad MADCURL.
Ooh.
All right.
Remember when they went from Vita to Vital? And I didn't like the Vital. The Vital was
That's
definitely
Vital.
different
That's
than the
Vital.
Vita.
Vital Curl.
Yeah. We didn't even notice. We did the review video on it and we were like, wait, it's Vital. It's a whole different something different.
Okay.
We didn't even know.
Oh,
that.
thank you, Lauren. I don't even know if it's a cut. What is it? Is it it's probably
No, you were cutting your hair.
like
Remember?
me personally.
Yeah, you've been like snipping away at it.
Yeah, but this originated from what kind of? This originated from a cut back in November, was it? And then it started growing out, and I just started picking up pieces, and I was a first stylist.
Is it Alendria? Alendria? I used the Camille Rose, the Rose Honey Mousse. Did I use it as a one and done? I don't know. I don't remember. I might have put a leave-in under, but it's such a good mousse. It's actually really good.
You know where the shape is originating from, Lauren, is when I get highlights, it's this part, you kind of like you lose a little bit of your curl pattern. So Taylor's hair is super tight. If you probably go back to videos or other lives, my hair is like super tight, but this is kind of like the highlights pulling out the curl pattern a little bit. And I think I said in one of the videos, what video did we do? Oh, car chat. I said I'm okay with it because it's summer and my hair was super shrinking, and so I kind of don't mind like the highlights bringing it down. Why is it turning dark?
I don't know.
Okay,
But it's fine.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, here. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes my screen will just change colors. Maybe I need a new
Okay.
iPhone.
Perhaps. The back is like short still. Yeah, it's just, and still I'm having like still a massive amount of shedding. So I don't know what that's about, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I had like quite a bit today. So
Did you start taking vitamins?
I did. I've never stopped. I'm always taking vitamins.
Oh, but I thought
So.
you switched.
I did. I'm trying now. I'm back to what is it?
Nature's Bounty.
Nature's Bounty. Yeah. So let me try to do that again. What's old is once new.
Girl. Eating BodyWorks hibiscus and honey conditioner. What conditioner is that? Hibiscus and honey? What line is that? Does that line have a mousse in it? Hibiscus and honey? Why is not ringing any bells? Oh, Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls. Yeah, that we found.
Okay.
We saw that in the box. We kept that. So I was like, see, I told you people have been using the Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls.
So Miss Bohemia, she was inspired by me getting the scissors. Said, don't be shy, don't be afraid. Just go for it. Just very little bit, just very at the very end. Just like you're not like actually cutting. You know, it's just like seriously just dusting.
Do you guys see those videos where people put their hair in ponytails in the front, and then they put their hair in ponytails in the front again, and then like they'll do one big ponytail, snip, and then they'll like
They must have really long
then they'll
hair.
separate their hair, do that part in a ponytail, snip, and then they'll separate it again at the crown and do a ponytail and snip, and like it's so much hair. Yeah, it comes out cute. I haven't seen anyone that's come out busted yet, but it was just a lot of cutting.
I would be
and
so
I'm just
afraid.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I'll curl, like twist it one way and then that's where I stop. But I've seen people that have given themselves a curly cut, then they twist the curl the other way and cut down like the shaft.
Kaimani, yeah. She said Nature's Bounty used to kill my stomach. No, that was one thing I noticed when we did try the Curlsmith ones.
Yeah.
Is that you could take it on an empty stomach and you'd be good. If you take Nature's Bounty on an empty stomach, it'll tear you up.
Yeah.
Like you will just be in a ball of like.
Yeah, that's what I have to remember. Like I'll get into bed at night and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't take it, and then like I won't because I remembered like it's so much tearing my stomach up with like the nausea, and I mean it's just and then you have the how do I say it, like feminine like,
and then you like
burp, like that's what I was gonna say. Sorry,
there's no other way to say burp. I don't know. Does anybody say burp a different way? But like, and you taste the fish oil or something. It's like the gross.
All of that.
Fish oil. I don't know. Those smell like vitamins, and when you burp, it's like you get that smell, and it's gross.
All of that grossness is back,
girl. All of that.
But I figured I'd switch up. I don't know if you can switch up. Can you switch up vitamin? Oh, I'll be able to tell because I've been doing Curlsmith forever, and I said, let me just switch up and see.
Is it Alikay? She said, I'll stick to going to the professionals for curly trims. I don't play about my hair.
Right.
That's me. Yeah, I'm not getting scissors. I'm not snipping nothing. Even though, like, the other night I was playing with my hair and I was like, my ends could probably use some dusting. Like, they definitely could, but, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to. I mean, to me, it's like it's so obvious what has to be cut. You can just like kind of like see at the very end. You can see like the hair just sticking out that's begging to be cut. See, like right there, that little dryness. It'll just get snipped off. Just ever so. But I've been doing it for a while now, so.
Girl, you have,
and it grows back, so I'm not bothered.
Oh, nice! On Mother's Day, my daughters treated me to a cut from Curls on 5th. Nice. We were just talking about Curls on 5th.
Oh, we sure were.
Because their products came up in the box, and we were like,
James Hargrove. Hi, ladies. Looking good. Ma, is that you or is that Jimmy?
I'm a fur stylist. They are, like, and they're so tight. They're just the tightest. This must just be like my natural curl pattern. They're so tight.
So cute.
I think it's
yes. It's my mama.
My stylist canceled on me 1 hour before my appointment. I was so upset. I ended up giving myself a curly cut, and it came out so good. Also, I'm happy I saved myself $300 winning. That's like me when my prom dress broke. And I ended up saving myself $300 because I had to wear your funeral dress, but it wasn't that serious.
Girl, it wasn't a funeral dress, it was a church dress.
Girls, dresses wear funerals, girl.
The thing about cutting your own hair, though, it's like you never can mimic the cut from cut to cut. So it's like, hope for the best. I never have been able to have the same look twice. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Kenya Jackman, Tia, were you nervous about your big chop? So it took me a year to finally do my big chop. So when I finally decided to do it, I had to make the appointment. I had to wait a month to get in. And I was just ready to go at that point. It was the longest month ever. But I think that whole month I wore my hair in a bun just so I got used to my hair being out of my face.
Yeah.
And that whole month, like, I think I got it cut in like the end of June, and like the whole month starting at the end of May all through June, I wore my hair in a bun just to practice like what it would be like. But no, I wasn't nervous because I was like so ready to do it. But it took me like a good year because a year prior my hair was starting to act up, and you said, maybe you need to big chop, maybe you need to start over. And I remember I was like sitting on the stairs, just very dramatic, just crying like, like, I don't want to cut my hair, I don't want to big chop, I'll look ridiculous, like I don't want to do it, and I just didn't want to do it. And it took me a year to get to the point where it was just like, no, like I'm sickening. Like, I can cut my hair off, I can have it long, I can do whatever. Like, and I'm like,
Right.
this look, all this length is not, it's not cute anymore. Like, because it's not healthy. It's see-through. It's just, it was busted. And so I was like, I need to cut it off.
It from day one.
Yeah, I never, not one regret since I cut my hair. It's been a year, actually. I think I got my hair cut on June 29th.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a year. But then I got it cut originally on June 29th, but then I got it cut again, I think September 11th or 12th.
Okay.
I cut it all the way down. So I cut it even shorter.
Yeah.
So I basically did 2 chops. First the big one, and then I cut it when it grew out just after like 2 months. I like cut it down even further.
She started her year of decision.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, like think about it. Like you don't have to rush into it. Like make sure like it's something like you really want to do. Because like once it's gone, it's gone. Like once like I went to Luvina Leslie at the curly, what is it? The Connecticut Curly Hair Salon. It's in New Haven, Connecticut, and she picked up my hair and did like the first snip, and I was like, there it goes, like that's it, like it's done. And
you sent me the picture.
And she just kept cutting, and like after the first big cut, it's like it's gone, like no going back now.
Back, right?
Yeah. So, no regrets, but it took me a year. I didn't wake up one day and say, okay, I'm big chopping. Like it took me a long time to finally decide to big chop.
Always, Amaya. I was just asking Taylor that in the video that we just filmed. I said because we were looking at the products and we held up a WeDad product. It was the curl immersion line, and I said, isn't there another line? And then you said it was Twist, and she's just saying that has a new sister brand called Twist. Yeah. Okay. So anybody try it?
Mom, these are watermelon earrings. Yeah. Little half slices. I actually thought they were going to be more red, like watermelon is, but they're actually like a neon kind of pink.
I mean, it goes perfectly with the shirt.
Yeah. I thought they were fun. I love wearing like statement earrings with what is this? With my short hair. Yeah, so I have been able to ponytail it. I did slick it. And it was so funny because like I slicked it for the first time and I was so excited. I sent a picture to Josh like, hey, like feeling cute, and he was like, this is cool. He's like, nice little throwback, and I'm like, throwback? I'm like, this today. I'm like, this me right now. Like he FaceTimed me, he's like, oh my god, your hair's slicked back. Like I'm like, I can put it in a little bun. Like so yeah, I can slick it a little bit.
Are you gonna grow back?
I'm letting it grow. Like, I don't know how long, but I definitely want to see it come out and come down a little bit, like here. Like, I want to let it grow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to let mine grow that long again. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, this is like the perfect height. What is it? Height with length. I don't know. Then it just keeps growing. Like, it's not going to just stop here. Next week, this time will be a little bit longer, and I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Brie, like he did think it was a throwback, probably because like I have short hair and this is the only way I've been wearing it for a year. So it's like I sent him a picture with my hair like completely slicked down and slicked back. He was like, oh, like he's like, this is a throwback, like cute. And like it's me right now.
When did you wear that?
Like last week. I did it like twice last week, I think, or like the week before.
I remember. I remember you marching around the house in that.
Girl, I felt sickening because it was something different. And I've been wanting to do like half up, half down, but I've been thinking it's gonna look weird. But I went into H&M the other day and this girl had like my exact hair texture, my exact hair length, and hers was like half up and half down.
Really?
It was so cute. And I told her, I was like, girl, you just inspired me to wear my hair half up, half down. I was like, I
what
thought,
did she hold it up with?
Like a little rubber band or whatever, and like it was like this, and it was like she had her edges, and it was so cute. And I was like, no, I need to do it. I'm like, yes, you just inspired me because I've been wanting to do it, but I didn't think I could rock it. So I gotta try it.
Let me see. I tried to twist by WeDad, so decide if I like it. Okay.
Thank you, T-Mom. I get most of them from Shein. Shein. I love their earrings because they're like anywhere from like $1 to like $4, and so I just kind of go crazy.
The headbands, Tay. Remember, you bought all those headbands.
Girl, my headbands are cute, girl.
Yes, they are.
I did get rid of most of them because like I went crazy buying headbands, and I was like, but the headbands were cute too. Those were a look. Besides the ones that were like satin, and I think Ashley Harris said I was like, she's like, what in the Mary had a little lamb? Like, what is this? Like,
I know, like the first day at school, first grade.
She's like, this is like a kindergarten school picture. I was being dragged.
So I put together an IKEA dresser.
Or you did.
IKEA, that's hard furniture to put together, but well, not all of it. You started helping me when I started getting frustrated. Girl, oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe she's gonna start taking credit for it. No, you did help me at the most difficult time yesterday when I was losing it. I was totally losing it.
I was hot.
Yeah. And
sweaty.
then even figured it out when it was time to slide the drawers in. Even though, like the right side top drawer
it's a little.
Is yours like that too?
No.
Oh, you notice mine? I wonder if it has to be adjusted.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
It's not as smooth as the others.
Right.
It feels like you have to pull it a little bit.
yeah,
Like it's on the track, but it's not as smooth.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that broken down one that I gave to you.
Is it Sage? Is it Sage? Did I pronounce Daniel? She's like, hi ladies, I enjoy your lives all the way from South Africa.
Oh, nice.
South Africa. IKEA is no joke to assemble. No,
sure
they're
isn't.
not. And you said that they don't write out directions. It's
They
all
don't.
pictures.
Mhm.
It's just gonna follow. Which I'm a visual person.
And I'm not.
I'm totally visual. Like when I
I
look at
have to read.
GPSs, like I follow my arrow and I follow the purple line on Waze. And like you always want to pull the thing down and read it. Like
I
when
know.
3.2 miles, you're like, well,
Yeah.
how far is 3.2? I'm like, look at the arrow.
I
That's
don't
you.
understand,
Follow the purple line.
I started getting confused because like they'll shade like one side to make it look shaded, like almost kind of like a lot of like little dots, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like the darker side because I was putting together the black brown color the hymnus
drawer,
drawers.
dresser.
Yeah, and it's like 6 drawers and it's really big, and I couldn't tell if the shaded side was the wood color, like the natural wood, or if it was the black side. Oh,
It was a lot.
yeah,
a lot was going on.
It was a lot. And then at the very end, I mean, almost like the simplest part, where everything is put together, everything is like upright, perfect. Then the simplest part, all you have to do is take 4 screws and just kind of like put them up through like the last piece of wood that would like bring the top down a little bit tighter so there'd be no gaps. And it just did not meet.
Miss Bohemia, they give you extra. So when we do IKEA, like the first thing we do is get all the pieces out and we separate them. Like we count out all the pieces. Like so they say there's supposed to be 16 little nuts. Then we make sure there's 16 nuts there. Like we count them all out. Most of the time, if there's supposed to be 16, like they'll put 18 in. They'll give you 2 extra or something. Because I think at the end there was
Doggy ran away with a few pieces.
Yeah, though at the end when we were like hammering on the back part of the dresser, I think there needed to be like 20 nails all the way around, and we had a heck of a lot more than 20 nails. So I'm like, what did we do wrong? I'm like, why are there still so many nails here? And you're like, well, maybe these are extras, and so maybe they put extras in.
Yeah, that was pretty complicated, but like that's. I mean, I've worked my way up to that. First, I was doing kind of like little simple Wayfair things, little stools and all that. So that was major. That was major.
Miss Mimi said, no, bro, I'm talking extra from the stuff that's supposed to be getting used. That's why he's banned.
What?
Like so, like there's extra pieces that like the pieces are supposed to be getting used and they're not being used, and like so she can't. She says that the fact that he bills and there's extra pieces it stresses her out. She's like, these pieces are supposed to be in here somewhere and they're not. Like that's so funny.
But that's why in the beginning, I think that was like the way we broke it down, like because you started seeing me building furniture all last summer, and I would just break it down by when I first get the box, what do they call a flat pack, and then I take out all the things, make sure all the legs are there, the knobs, the drawers, the wood, the sides.
Towards the end, we were like, okay, so if we don't screw this in, like, what are the odds that this thing gonna fall apart just because of this one part? Like, no, we're moving on. Like, this is busted.
It was just like too much.
Like, I like IKEA furniture, but it's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. Like, one day, like, if we move out of here, like, I think the part I'm stressing out the most is like taking my bed apart because it was so much to put together. It's an IKEA
furniture
bed.
meant to be taken apart because to me you barely make it when you put it together. You don't want to screw it too much. It starts splitting. I noticed like the top of the dresser kind of like split. I don't know why it split. I don't know if
Well, when you screw too much. Remember you screwed through my headboard?
You took it like a trooper,
I
too.
did, because if it was you would have been so
oh my God.
mad.
I would have called the store.
Because like you were like with me, you were like, don't scratch it, don't do this, don't do that. Like don't scratch the wood.
Stuff.
But she screwed so much through it, like poked a hole through the front of my headboard. Like it was busted.
It was awful.
So that bed took us like 3 days to put together.
Yeah, you ended up doing it like a lot.
You helped me a lot in the beginning, and then towards the end, like I finished it up. But that bed. That was a lot.
Yeah, you were so good that you ended up helping Josh put his bed together, right?
I put, no, because like, and it's like, it almost like became like a control freak. Like I went to his house and I'm like, okay, here's the box. I'm like, now the first thing I need to do, I'm like, I need to put all the pieces together. I'm like, okay, so these are pieces A, because they were like A, B, C, D, E, and I was like, okay, I had sticky notes. I was like, okay, these are A, these are B, these are C, and then I would just like go through and like, I built his entire bed. Yeah, I did. I was like, just don't touch. Like, don't touch anything. I have a system and I like built his whole bed.
You do. You always were like that. Even in school, like you know how they have like, they put kids off in pairs and in groups, like 4 people in the group. She would take the whole project home and do it and bring it back. She wanted no input from anybody else.
Girl, What?
And the people were basically like, okay, Tay, like, you know, like kids at school, they're like, if you want to do that, and you did, it always had to have like your stamp of approval on it, which meant like
Girl,
you were taking
well,
the whole thing.
I don't like things mismatched. I need things to be aesthetic, so I don't want to, if we're doing a PowerPoint, I don't want to have the aesthetic, you know, like black, white, and green, and then you got a bright red slide. Why do you have that? Like, we're like, no. Even though now, like as a teacher, I'm completely opposite. Like I had to talk to a group one time and tell them, like, you know, everybody's input matters. Like everyone has to be a part of the project. You need to be open to everybody's ideas. And I totally wasn't like that growing up. That is very
to
true.
me, it's very relaxing. I'm always a hands-on person. I don't know if I ever shared with you guys, but I'm a quilter. I think I've given you guys a tour of the house and all the quilts that I've quilted. And so I'm very hands-on with things, and so I think it's just very relaxing. I'm just like sitting on the floor. I'd start down here and start putting the drawers together where I can just kind of like stay in one spot. But when we start getting to like building like the whole dresser like box part where you have to slide the drawers in, that's where you have to bring it upstairs and kind of like stand and put things together. But I can just relax for hours just putting the drawers together, and I love building. So I was like, I wonder if I can like sign up for building people's furniture when they buy it. Like I'll be like, what do they call it? Like Task Rabbit.
Erica Fleming said, I purchased a kitchen table that you attached to the wall in my first house almost 20 years ago, and oh my God, I destroyed the wall trying to do it myself. Girl, that'd be you sometimes. Like, there's so much like spackle on the wall, like trying to like even holes and do things.
But like spackle was my friend because I got onto spackle. Like, I don't know, the walls upstairs are white and the spackle is just the same color, it's just as white. So I've been putting nails in and taking nails out and hanging up things and taking things down.
Yeah.
So I just put the spackle over it and it's so smooth that I have to sand. So now the boys have this huge, enormous, I don't know what they did, have no clue.
Probably horsing around.
Yeah. Huge, enormous hole in the wall.
Because someone's elbow went through the wall.
And like, it's funny how like kids sometimes like don't say anything because they're always so afraid like it's something like just like life threatening, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. And guys, I'm not bothered. I already have the kit, and it's gonna be the simplest thing to do. And we might even film it because I'm gonna be so proud of myself because I've never done it before.
We didn't know. When did we find out what's there? They were like, oh, we did that like years ago. Like they literally put a poster over it. It's this enormous hole in the wall, and like they put a poster over it, so like you wouldn't know it was there unless you knew it was there.
Yeah, and they were just like so nervous. They were blaming each other. I'm like, guys, it's no big deal. So I said that months ago, and then it's always been on my mind. And I'm like, you know, it's summertime, and I'm like kind of like trying to do DIY things. I'm like, let me fix that hole in the wall now. So I went to Amazon, ordered this kit. It was by 3M. It's like what is it, like a plastic board. You have to put it to the hole, pull it back. I think probably the sides will stick to the wall. Then you put this tape over it, and then you spackle it.
And then you paint it?
And then you paint it. The rest is history. Yeah.
Girl.
So we'll see if it's that simple to do. We'll see.
I don't be playing around. Like I wanted my TV mounted on the wall, and I was talking to people, and so many people say it's like the easiest thing. You just
I will film it.
And you do that, and you do this.
They want me to film my work.
Girl, bust it. But I wasn't gonna be messing around, like putting like holes in the wall, like trying to mount my TV, and then I put the TV up, and the whole thing fall off the wall. And so I had to pay someone to do it. I'd rather just pay to know it's like being done right. Because he came in with drills, and he was in there for a minute trying to hang that thing. I'm like, yeah, I would have done it so wrong.
That's the only thing I haven't mastered yet is what's it called? The hard part where you're looking for that.
Oh, the stud.
The stud,
finder?
yeah. So that's why I keep spackling and putting holes because things don't go all the way through, because I guess I'm hitting the studs. So one side will, like, the nail will go right through, screw right through, everything perfect. And then when I try to do the other side, it just won't go through. Mm-hmm. So then what I'll do is I'll just get a smaller nail. And that's that. But yeah, so I haven't quite mastered that stud finder thing yet.
Let's see, Breathe, the Curl Smith Shape Up Aqua Gel is a favorite of mine. That is a good gel. You know what's one of my favorite? I think one of my number one Curl Smith products is the Multi Conditioner. I just went through one.
Yeah.
And I was so sad, but we actually had another one in the house, so I was very happy. I love that, and I actually like it as a one and done. Like, I just throw it in my hair. I love that product. The Dyson dryer is worth it. Yes, it is.
Kim Gregory said I use a Curl Smith.
It dries your hair very fast.
Yeah, I did. I finished up mine today. I came downstairs because I know. I was watching Kim from Curl Mix, and she was saying how to have like the perfect wash and go. And though I always like have a perfect wash and go with Curl, I keep saying I'm gonna say Curl Smith, a Curl Mix, she really gave pointers. Your hair really has to be soaking wet. What a difference. Like if you actually follow the way that she says to do it, your hair has got to be soaking wet. And when I do it like that, it's like an entirely different wash and go. So she said first like you wash your hair, then you condition it. Then while your hair is like soaking, sopping wet, I mean, I'm still adding water as I'm putting in the product. I never could kind of like visualize how you put product in and have your hair soaking wet. I'm thinking like you're rinsing the product away, but you're really kind of not. And then she said where you go wrong is what we always do, air dry. And so she said you have got to lock that style in. So she said sit under a hooded dryer, or I believe she said you could diffuse.
Okay.
But we walk around, and I think you have to lock in that style.
I've never had an issue walking around, but like I feel like maybe if you've struggled with curl mix, like that could be a cool new way to do it. Like
I think it comes out better.
I'm not a fan of sopping wet hair. How does it come out better? Is it like your hair not frizzy or?
Well, girl, you see that? Well, this ain't curl.
That's not curl mix.
but I've been taking the idea of like sitting under the dryer.
I don't like sopping wet hair. Like how do you do it? Are you supposed to sit in like the shower and put it in? Like I don't like sopping wet hair.
Well, I just keep like making sure that my hair is wet, and then as I add more product,
especially going to work, like I get up, I dunk my head in the sink, or I take a shower, put product in it, and I go to work with my hair wet, and then it dries over time. Like I don't.
Yeah, I know we're so used to.
I don't dry my hair before I leave
you
the
have
house.
to try. You have to try doing it like the way she said it, because people that make things, that they know the best way to make their products.
Soaking wet hair.
Soaking,
okay, you know what? Maybe we should do a video, because we have so many curl mix videos. But okay, new method that we personally have never done on this channel.
Right.
Soaking wet hair. Our hair is soaking wet.
I think from day one,
like, and then we're gonna dry it.
They've always said soaking wet hair, and I think from day one, whenever we've done videos, collabs, or whatever, we always say, like, this is the way we do it. Like, I will seriously, my hair will be like just about this. I'll get a little water bottle and spray.
Yeah, we do water bottle. But we do say that the key to curl mix is your hair has to be wet. But like, but our hair is never sopping.
Yeah, it almost has to be
sopping wet.
Like you have to watch that video. I don't think she uses the word sopping, but you get the impression that your hair has got to be substantially wet.
But then where we differ is that we air dry.
Then we air dry.
We always air dry.
And she said you have to lock in the style. You have to lock that in. So she said you have to sit under a dryer.
Okay.
And so that's where I kind of like did something different, and I just love the results.
Speaking of like brands and stuff, like so we were saying, like, in the natural hair community, right? There are brands that we feel like that are just tried and true, and maybe not tried and true, but like tried and true, or ones that we just know, right? That are just around. Like you can go into Target, you know, Cantu, Cream of Nature, As I Am, like Main Choice, like those ones, you know. And then there are the ones that people just make, you know, like they make their brands, the smaller brands, the smaller black-owned brands, they just make their brands. Like, what are what brands do you think like did like a good job of like keeping their brand going? Because like as we're cleaning out our stash, right? I'm like, okay, like I remember when this product dropped, so much hype around this, and now it's like, where's their brand now? Like I feel like Curl Mix, for example, like they basically started from nothing, few little gels, and then they like blew up, and they're still blowing up over time. Like there's like they've been able to like
maintain that,
keep in the game, and they're not the Jane Carters. There's no more Jane Carter anymore, but or like the As I Am, the Cantus, the ones you see on the shelf. But like they're able to like maintain and still make like millions of dollars for their company.
Surpass the ones like the well-known brands. Yeah, that's just me personally, but maybe people would think differently. But it's amazing how they really got into the game. I mean, they really did a lot of advertising. They put their name everywhere. I mean, it's just all over Google. It's all over Facebook. They advertise.
What is a brand that you guys buy from, or you think a lot of people buy from, that aren't like mainstream like that? They're just a brand that like have been able to keep going, and like people just constantly. I'm like, I wonder if their sales like ebb and flow. Like sometimes there's like a huge influx, then other times it's like only a few like people are buying from it. Like what are brands that aren't in Target and stuff, but you feel like are like big? Like Rizzo's Curls was able, I feel like they're in Ulta now. Rizzo's Curls, yeah, like they're, but I feel like they're a little bit like different. Like they're like a Latin brand, like Latina,
right?
Like that's different, and
I think
they're in Ulta.
Smith, was like a very was a gourmet brand, small at first, and now it's huge. It's in Ulta now.
Yeah, I feel like Mixed Chicks is like a tried and true though. The Mixed Chicks, just the conditioner was out years ago, and but true, they've been able to maintain,
still around, right?
But I'm talking about the ones that like just like are small, that like aren't in,
like
but
like Slay.
Yeah, but they're able to, but like they're huge, and people are like dying for their products, and like they've been able to just like keep going.
But they're not in any stores.
But they're not in it.
So what example would you guys give of that? Obia Naturals. Where can you get that at?
But see, like Briogeo, they're in Sephora. Briogeo is big. They're in Sephora.
So Botanicals, they kind of now are. We're in Sally. But so Botanicals, like some of their products, not all of them.
So see, like She Sent It. Are people like shouting from the rooftops about She Sent It?
I keep hearing that all the time.
Meech.
Briogeo. That's
Okay, yeah, like a lot of people buy Meech.
Right.
Okay.
No, Cam, we didn't cook a Sunday dinner. Girl, why don't you cook me a Sunday dinner?
Sunday dinner? Girl. We should do Sunday dinners.
We said that, I think, the last time somebody asked us that. I thought you said drugstore, okay.
No, but like She Sent It, right. So like, what is a She Sent It? Like a small black-owned brand? Like, are people shouting from the rooftops about like She Sent It, or is it just a brand that just kind of like floats? Like, what are brands that are small that like have hype though?
Like
Like
Ottawa Beauty, is that big or small?
I don't know. Maybe I don't even know what I'm trying to ask.
I know, I know what you're trying to say.
I don't know what I'm trying to ask. Like,
I know they're small, they're not in stores, but yet people, like the example, like you said, would be
yeah, like so Misty Blue said, who even knows She Sent It? Like, right, I guess if you know,
Yeah.
you know, but who's running to buy I mean, they're still here. They're still going, but like, do their sales like ebb and flow? Like, who's talking about She Sent It? Like, what are brands that aren't Mixed Chicks or As I Am or The Main Choice that people are talking about and like really, like they really care about, you know? Who are those brands that were able to do that?
See the Curly Dimple said Kinky Curly is an OG. Yeah, see Kinky Curly never like got in on the hype kind of thing. They just kept that one line. At the time when I first got onto them, did they add on? I don't know. They added on to me a refresher spray. I don't know if that was always a part of the line. I don't know. And what else did they add on? Well, they had the green bottle of the shampoo. They had the curling with this curling pudding. What was it? That whole line.
Who? What brand are we talking about?
Oh my gosh! I'm just talking about it. Hold on, girl. My memory.
Who's the main crush? Who's that?
Kinky Curly we're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, who's the main crush?
I have no idea.
The main crush. Who is that? What is that?
What is that?
I'm getting ready to look. Have I heard of
Main
it and just
crush?
don't know the name? There's some people are saying. So see, who's the main crush?
And
is
then-
that new? Is that somebody new? Is that new?
If Jane Carter was still in the game, like she just made that one line and then that was it. And now she's not doing anything, but I like when products or brands just kind of like stick with that one line. It makes me think like they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It just got to be too confusing. Like the Main Choice.
I mean, maybe
way
these
too
brands
much.
like they aren't like big, but they just have like a loyal customer base, so like they're able to just like stay in business. Like, I don't know.
Chocolate Kinks and Curls. I remember that, right? Did we ever get anything by them?
Yeah, are people like shouting from the rooftops about chocolate kings and girls? Like, I don't know.
know.
I don't know what I'm asking.
No, but I know what you're saying.
Their products are amazing. How long have they been around? The Main Crush. Who's the Main Crush? We Grow Hair. They definitely look like black owned.
Mm-hmm.
Who's I'm looking at them right now. Like, who? How long have they been
Never
around?
heard of them.
The
Have you heard
Main
of them?
Crush. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we love 5 years. 5
Really?
years. Okay. I've never heard of the Main Crush.
Yeah, I've never seen any videos or anything on it. Are they on YouTube?
I'm sure they are.
Okay.
If they've been around 5 years. They have cleansing masks.
No, Angela, our P.O. box. We don't have P.O. box anymore, right, girl?
Mm-mm. Edutainment. I like that things are blue. That's cute. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Never heard of the Main Crush. Jane Carter Leavin's one of my favorites. The what is it? The Untangle Me, the one from the Curls to Go. Can you even get that anymore, or is that gone?
Jane Carter?
Yeah, the Curls to Go. Can you get that anymore?
Oh, I know, right? I wouldn't mind using
Because
those
they
again.
changed the yellow line to Nourish,
Right.
and
So they didn't bring anything over from the Curls to Go. They just kind of like redid the yellow line.
yeah.
Wow. And the yellow line to me wasn't geared towards curls necessarily, right?
Not all of it. Well, they have like the
Yeah.
curl defining cream and.
Gels.
Oh, my hair grew so much since I used the Main Crush for almost a year. Huh.
Oh.
Up North Naturals, never used them.
We will give you the address through what venue.
Facebook message.
Facebook message. Angela.
What was I getting ready to say? Do you guys buy from like brands other than the ones you see in like Target or CVS? Like, are you more likely to like order from like a brand online like Meech or Up North Naturals or anywhere else? Like ones you don't, I guess the mainstream ones, I guess you don't see in CVS. And would you rather do you guys rather do that, or do you like going into like a Target and like, because whenever I see somebody like looking confused in the Target Naturals section, it's like, and I'm like, I have curly hair, and like they'll ask me like, what do you use? And it's like never anything on the shelf that's in my hair. And then like, from here, what do you recommend? And like I can recommend some things, but you'll probably find better luck with this online. Like, so.
And to me, if I were a consumer and I was out there shopping, and I'm asking somebody, I want somebody to point something out like right there.
Yeah.
It's confusing as it is to go out there and make that first step, and you're trying to look for something, and then you see someone that looks like they're full of knowledge, but now they're telling you, come away from the shelves, and let me tell you, it's too much, it's too confusing.
Something online.
Yeah. So
but
like,
then like
so
when you're in like
Target,
a Target, there's Alikay, there's As I Am, there's Mixed Chicks, there's The Do, there's Cantu, there's Cream of Nature, there's Ors, there's
if you were standing in a Target
Camille
line
Rose.
and somebody asked you, what would you use? What would you suggest?
If the Uncle Funky's gel is on the shelf, then I'll start leaning over there.
Yeah.
But then it also depends on people's budgets. Like, the products are expensive.
I know.
So, I mean, we like products in all of the lines, but like if I see like the Camille Rose curl maker or the Uncle Funky's gel, I'll start like leaning that way. If I see the curls like gel and like the restorative leave-in, I'm like, this is a good combo. The Cantu Curl Activator Cream, this is a good cream. This is a good mousse from The Do. Like I'll point out like a few different things, but it's hard.
Yeah, we have a lot of honeyed handmade. Faith. Wait, somebody said.
Hi, April.
Oh, I've been watching you guys for almost 2 years. This is my first live hangout.
We thought we'd switch it up because we always go live on Fridays. But we thought to see like who else we could catch on a different time.
We haven't participated in the semi-annual sale from Bath and Body Works. This is the time of year like there's a lot of sales going on, right?
I'm trying to catch them as far as stuff to buy for my classroom.
Yeah.
Because oh, Ari, I know the ORS, that For Naturals line was amazing, and they discontinued that. That was busted.
Oh, I mean they discontinued it. Remember that other kind of like quirky line that had the purple gel and the yellow cream, the blue co-wash?
Yes.
What was the name of that line? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Wait, ORS Unleashed, maybe?
Unleashed.
Is it Unleashed? Yeah, Unleashed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that still the same ORS as?
Yeah, but we were talking about
the Naturals, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah.
And there was this. It looked like this.
I remember that.
We did a video on this. It was sickening. Sickening. And they don't have it anymore. Do they have it? Like it's. Yeah, it's probably on like places like Amazon and stuff, but it's probably old.
I remember I used to use this. Remember we used to use that.
Mine,
here was.
It's not touchscreen.
Oh. I'm trying to roll it up. I remember we used to use that when our hair was relaxed.
Oh yeah.
The olive oil shampoo and that restorative conditioner, the yellow one.
We used to rave about that conditioner.
We sure did. In a beauty supply store, Vanessa said she saw the Curls to Go line.
Tatiana Raglan says, anyone watching The Bachelorette? Is anybody watching You, Me, and My Ex on TLC?
Busted.
Messy. Busted. It is just busted.
So now I'm really into, I take back everything I ever said, ridiculously ever said about, oh, I want to go to jail. Are you kidding me?
Girl, when have you ever said on here, guys?
I always did. I always said, like,
have you said if you told them you want to go to jail?
Did I tell you guys that?
Guys, have you heard that ridiculousness? She's like obsessed with crime shows, so she says she wants to go to jail. Like,
but after I've been watching 60 Days In, you could not pay me. I would be like all blurred eyes, like when oh my gosh, it is like no. So I watched.
So why do you want to go to jail? Just to experience it, like just I don't know. She likes crime shows and stuff, and she thought it would be cool. Yeah. Not to actually commit a crime and go to jail.
No, nothing like that. But just to kind of like I think
I don't know what she said.
Before I knew the show existed, almost like that, almost like going there knowing like I can come out whenever I wanted to. I don't know what I was thinking when I said it, guys, because sometimes I just kind of go off the rails and I just say things. Little rogue-ishness in me. So I don't know why I used to say it. I said it on here. I always instructed everybody, if you ever get in trouble, hold your head up high, be proud, okay? Okay. But oh my gosh, I have really been watching it. I don't think did you watch any seasons with me?
I watched maybe season 2 with you or something.
Okay, but me and Spencer, we've been really watching it. So tonight I want him to watch season 6 with me because we watched them all, and now we're up to season 6 now.
LA is touched.
Indeed.
She's hilarious. She's that rat too tight. Like, but none of us are.
But season 6 is the worst of all. Just going in there, can you imagine?
So people volunteer for this. It's on Hulu. It's called 60 Days In, and they volunteer to go into these prisons as like inmates to like expose like injustices and corrupt CO officers and stuff like that. But you gotta act like you're like an inmate. You gotta live with the inmates and do like you take on this persona. And you get treated like you're an inmate. Nobody knows that you're in there as like a spy, basically.
Not even
you couldn't pay me to do that.
Corrections officers don't know.
I would never do that.
Yeah, no.
And you're in there for 60 days.
Yeah, and so when you go in, the corrections officers don't even know that you are one. So you actually go in handcuffs, and you get dropped off by the person that is aware of it with the sheriff. He will drop you off at the door, basically, and in you go. And after that, it's just as if you were an inmate. And oh my gosh, horrible. Oh my God. And so they give you a signal. I would be like doing the signal at all.
Yeah, like one woman, like her emergency signal, like that she's ready to go was like, she was going to be like, we had to walk around in front of the cameras like this. So like when she couldn't take it anymore, like the producers would be watching the cameras and like if she was like this, then like they'd know, like pull her out. Like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, no. But so that's my new show that I've been watching.
But people do it for like different reasons. Like one woman said like, or someone said like their father went to jail for 10 years and they just wanted to see what it was like, what their father experienced.
Right.
Like
one person met, I think, a guy on a prison website and married him, and she wanted to experience what he experienced because when he got out, you have to kind of be reacclimated to society, and he has a lot of anger in him and all that. She just kind of wants to see where he's coming from.
It's called 60 Days In.
60 Days
It's on
In.
Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
It's on A&E. I think it originates from A&E. It's an A&E show, and then you know how other places get it. Like you can get it on Prime. I think you have to pay for it probably. Hulu is free with no advertisements, and I've just been binge watching that. Love it.
Yeah, someone says, oh honey, I need the corrections officers to know I need some backup. But see, like if they know, then like you can't expose like even corrupt like officers. Like you're there to like expose like everything that goes on.
Right.
And
because once they find out that they shut it down, so in one season, one of the guys, like he just really thought very highly of himself. You couldn't really tell him too much of anything. And so he was just getting very friendly. I think because in real life he was a police officer, and I think it was just all he could take to be in there and be thought of as an inmate. And so when the corrections officers were coming around, basically bossing everybody around, it was just more than he could take. He just had to let them know. So when the corrections officer kind of like gave him a little bit of attention, he goes, hey, I want to like holler at you later. Like holler at you later, like you are an inmate. And so the corrections officer's like, I'm available now. And so next you know, you saw them marching out together, which was very unusual. Very, if you're an inmate, you don't go marching out with a corrections officer. And when he came back, you could just see like he just felt like, okay, like he had to get that out. He had to really let them know he was somebody, and had to shut down the whole program because it was too much at risk.
But the thing is that some people like they get so into character that they start like really acting like inmates and stuff. And like one woman was like doing DRU, like she was like really doing stuff. But like you said, like if they actually do something like incriminating in there, like they will actually leave you in there, like you are now arrested for real, like you will be in there.
What you do, because you will catch a charge, you'll catch a real charge. So like today's one of the episodes where a guy went in with somebody for whatever reason. I don't know who drove them over. I want to say the sheriff, but I don't think it was the sheriff. I don't know who drove him over today. But he said, hey, I have a handcuff key for you. Like, why would he give him a handcuff key? And so then he had to try to find a way like to hide it when he went in. And this is like when they're showing how the breakdown of the jail system, you can get anything in, you can get like everything in. Okay, if you understand, I don't want to say it because I don't want to be demonetized, but the stuff that are on the streets, you can get better deals in jail. And so that, and it's coming in from people that are being arrested and bringing it in. And so, it's just really good. So anybody like crime?
I couldn't do a weekend. I couldn't do 5 hours. I couldn't do 1 hour. Like, no. Oh my gosh, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Right? Oop, not catch a real charge, right? Yeah, you try to do so much acting like, you know, you're you want the people to believe you really are an inmate. Like, you catch a real
Right.
charge, you're doing something illegal, and like,
I
they really will keep you
wonder
in there.
if you went before a judge, if you were like, but I'm doing like this TV show, like, could you get out of it then?
Girl, I
you still
don't
probably
know.
have to go through the whole thing, right?
Girl,
Awful.
no, I would never do that. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. I
I
would
know.
never do that.
I
Absolutely
know.
not.
I went too far when I said it. But
Absolutely.
I still like it. I still like watching it.
No way.
I did used to be a probation officer though in my younger years. What? I used to be a probation officer, girl. Not a corrections officer, a probation.
What's that?
That when you commit a crime and then that's like like what you have to do. Like sometimes people go to jail, sometimes people get on probation.
Oh, so you gotta like chase folks down to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They gotta check in with
Exactly.
you.
And I wasn't really a good probation officer because I felt bad because my mom was a single mom and she like kind of like struggled financially with us like when we were growing up, and so I just really felt bad when people would come into me and they had to pay restitution and they didn't have it, and I was just like, all right, well, you know, that's okay for this month. Like try to like bring it next month, but like I could not be hard because they were like it was Christmas time.
Did you get fired?
Girl, no, it was no. I think it was a field placement for school.
Girl.
So yes, I was.
Girl, busted. That's busted.
I loved it.
So that's one show you can watch. If you want to see something else that's busted, is You, Me, and My Ex on TLC. Basically
Yes.
about people who are in new relationships, but they still have relations with their ex. Like relationships, like they're either friends or like this one couple on there. This man was married to this woman for years. They had kids. Their kids are like 20, 18, 50, whatever. They're all still living in this house, but now he's dating this other woman, and the woman asked, like, no, I'm sorry, the woman moved in, so now she's in, the new girlfriend's in the house with him and his ex-wife and their kids. Like, the show is just weird. It's just very cringe.
Very, very, very.
Very cringe.
It's almost like a forced storyline.
Yes, I'm like, all these people are auditioning for something greater.
Mhm.
Like, this is their big TV debut. Like, this is very weird. One woman had a husband who was in the military. So, like, no, they're not cheating. They're just friends with their exes still. They're still friends with their exes. And, like, just, but how close they are is just, it's uncomfortable. Like, this woman was married to this military guy, and he was always traveling. So while he was traveling, she got with the neighbor who was having issues with his wife, and then they both ended up divorcing who they were with, and then they got married, and now they're living in the house that she was in with the military man, but like they're all still friends. It's just weird. Like, it's I don't know. The show is just very messy. It's just very messy.
So what's everybody watching? I'm just trying to see. They could fire.
We're talking about Me, You, Me, My Ex.
Yes, I remember
Yep.
that. Yes, we love that. So
Yeah, no, it's
last
very
week we didn't have
weird.
an episode.
Yeah,
so-
last week they did it, but I think this week they're gonna be introducing a new couple. But like, yeah, like it's like, you know, you follow all these couples like straight through, but like, you know, these stories, but like it's very weird. But yeah, the girl that moved in with the man and his ex-wife who was still living there, he tried to give her a closet at first, like you can live in the closet. Like it was weird. It was
Yeah.
just, this is kind of weird. No, sounds horrible. No, it is.
It
It's busted.
is.
I saw in the comments they're like, this show is horrible.
Yeah, no, it
It's
really
so
is. Can you
cringe.
imagine? I mean,
It's so cringe.
anything is like, girl, I'm surprised we don't have a reality show because we could do better than that.
Yeah, like no, it's very cringe.
I'm watching it with somebody. What was are they cheating? I can really watch new shows. I know. Yeah, Florida prisons. Like I don't know if they've had an episode of the Florida prison. I know the last one was Alabama, and to me that has been the absolute worst so far.
Yeah, that's the new bustedness that you found.
Yes. Then I binge watched. Even though tonight, The Real Housewives of Potomac come on. My mommy told me earlier. So who watches that one? Wait, what is this? See, one of the couples includes 3 women since the ex-wife married a woman, and now they are considering asking the husband to get her pregnant.
Yeah, I think that's the new couple coming up. We haven't seen them
Uh-oh.
yet. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, total bustedness. So what else is going on in
Yeah, it is a hot mess. I can't wait. What else is going on?
in the world? I don't even know how long we were gonna stay up here. We were just like, let's just go live.
Mm-hmm.
We filmed 2 videos.
We did.
And where's Doggy?
He's right here.
Is he?
Yeah, he's right there. He's
Oh,
right
wow.
down there.
Hi, Doggy.
Hi,
He's
sweetie.
laying on the floor. He's asleep. Oh. Hi, Boo Boo. You want to come up and say hi?
He likes to be in our presence.
Can I
He's
come?
so sweet.
Can I come get you?
No run. Want to say hi? Come here, baby. Aw, he's so sweet. He's ready for his close up.
Hi, Doggy. You want to say hi to people?
Okay. There he is. Oh, will you night night? He's so sweet. Never seen Big Brother. I like all the housewives. Love New York. Loved New Jersey. I'm watching Utah now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Salt Lake? Salt Lake. I think it's Salt Lake right now. What are the other ones? Beverly Hills. And then tonight we're rounding back around to Potomac. You sweetie. Okay. He goes night night.
I love you too.
Aww.
I love you too. I love you.
He's sweet.
Visit for later. They're for company. PDA. Lots of love.
So cute.
Your Sunday nap.
The day's just dragging.
Julissa, I wanted Doggy to have a sibling this summer so bad, but we just can't. Especially with me like working, starting like my full-time like position this in the fall. Like, and you watch Doggy during the day, so to watch 2, it would be too much. But I really wanted a I wanted a standard, a medium or a standard golden doodle. Like I wanted one of the bigger ones, like Doggy but bigger. And I really did. I was talking about it for months.
You just don't know what you're getting. You know, I mean, I know that's awful. Like you should love like whatever you have, but like he's so cute. Like his face and everything. Takes Spencer to tell. Spencer's like he hit the genetic lotto. Because some of them like their hair, some like lean more towards golden retrievers, so their hair might be straighter. Their noses might be a little different.
Spencer have him. He has all these little green fuzzies
I have
on him.
no idea where Spencer. Where did Spencer take you,
They're
sweetheart?
like all on his chest and.
Aww, where'd he take you?
He go running. He's tired.
Yeah, look at him. Oh my goodness.
Typically, right now, me and I was gonna say me and Josh, me and Doggy would be watching Living Single and taking naps. Miss Bohemia, he was, and then he put the idea on hold. He said he thought like it would be too much right now. There's just a lot of new things happening, so he decided to put his idea on hold.
Oh yeah, that Erica Jane mess, Ina. Yeah, all that shopping she was doing, she could not have not known, right? That's what I think. But how awful! Like he is like way up there in age. Now he claims he has Alzheimer's, and he's not like he doesn't know anything. Isn't that awful? Like you commit a crime, and you really can like escape by doing something like that, and now his brother's like his conservator, and he really will escape like all that he did to people. Because we saw that the Hustler in the
that was busted.
Yeah, I showed you that show on
Yeah,
Hulu.
Lovely Art, Living Single. I think it's a 90s show with like Queen Latifah and Kim Fields, and I love Living Single. It's on Hulu. I watch it on Hulu. It's called Living Single. It's like a 90s like sitcom. These 4 women that like live in an apartment together, or maybe one lives across the street, but it's like so clean, like just, you know, not like shows they have black folks look crazy now these days, but like it's just one of those like good, like funny sitcoms like back in the 90s. I love Living Single.
Yeah, no, you are right, Amy. Like it is boring, Beverly Hills in New York now, because I haven't been able to finish it. I just kind of like keep going back, and maybe I'll go back and I'll see on my episode 6, and I'm like, I'm still dragging through New York now, so yeah, it is kind of
Kelsey
boring.
T, it was, right? Like I watch it now and it's just so good. I'm like laughing, and I love Living Single. It's so funny. Check.
That's your T-Mom likes your shirt. It's your little tummy shows.
Oh, thank you. It's from Zara. It has like the little wretch detail here. You can make it longer or make it shorter.
Yeah, he said he has dementia, right? My wife and kids.
Flavor magazine, exactly. And like I like Queen Latifah on it, and whoever played Maxine Shaw, she was funny, and then like Kyle and Overton, like I love the whole crew. They're funny. Sinclair.
Oh yeah, Ari, I saw the Betty Broderick story. I love the original with Meredith Baxter Birney, and then this one I just literally, even though I've had it in my lineup, I think on Prime for forever, I literally just saw it maybe about 3 weeks ago.
But Dirty John, isn't that on Netflix? There is something called, I think, Dirty John or something on Netflix.
That was like the first one, and where he dates this woman, and I don't know, it was like some bustiness with that, but then like it's almost like a series. That was like season 1, and now season 2 is the Betty Broderick story.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think they're always called Dirty John, and then it's like a story. But yeah, the Betty Broderick one is good, but like still that Meredith Baxter Birney one, there's nothing like that one.
He is. He's 2. Is he still considered a puppy? Are you a puppy still?
Aww.
You do too.
He always looks like a puppy.
He's so small and
He's
takes
like
up
a little puppy.
the entire bed. The whole thing. He must sleep right on top of me every night. Yeah, it's you. I'm talking about you.
He's so cute.
You take up the whole bed. You sleep good?
You know, docile.
You get that good sleep. Yeah. You're tired right now. I know.
Oh, Dirty John based on true events.
You know you're sleepy.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Kim, which one? The one that's on Prime now, or did you see the original with Meredith Baxter Birney?
You ready to get down?
Hey, Narissa.
You want to get down?
The Lifetime one, okay. It's like the Lifetime one. Okay. The original movie.
Put you down.
And any way you slice or dice it, don't get me started. Because that's where it's at.
Girl, bust it.
And that was only 16 years, girl.
What was 16? Oh, how long they were
She
married?
was married, yeah. And she was flipping out. Girl. Yeah, you need to see the original. And then we'll talk.
But was like he tried to like take the kids and all that kind of stuff?
I mean, he just did dirty things. Like, I think she called herself kind of like fighting back. So when she knew he wanted the kids, and like she gave them to him almost like as a punishment, thinking like she was gonna make his life miserable. He took him and then got like a nanny for him. Like she always tried to like keep him down, but he always was like one step ahead. You know, he like basically had all his hands in all the attorneys. No one even wanted to represent her. He just was like, so he got what he got. Girl, he got what he got.
And so did she, girl. She in prison.
She loves it there.
How do you know that?
Because I always see interviews about her. She's not bothered, girl. It was worth it to her, she said.
Girl, that's fucked it.
Let me stop talking crazy, girl. 'Cause first I said when I came out here I want to go to jail, girl. Now I'm talking crazy.
I know, girl.
Let me stop. Scratch all that.
All that. It's off the record. So people always say, on the record, off the record. She did so much for him and he did her dirty. Yeah, like she did what she did so he could go to like law school and like everything else and
medical school. He's a doctor and a lawyer.
Yeah, girl.
My bad. Chief too, girl.
Girl.
No, he was a doctor and a lawyer.
And then he said he was moving on, girl, for his young secretary, right?
Girl, he sure did.
Girl's filth.
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 Then he sold the house out from underneath her.
Girl. But she still got a nice house though, right? She was gonna be getting a lot of money though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the principle of the thing.
I think it was the principle of it, and the lies. I think just like the lie, like just admit it, and he didn't admit it, so it's so infuriating. Infuriating. And I think just don't lie when you know it to be the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, baby. Yeah, she did have a nice house on the beach, and she was to me getting a substantial amount of money. But like money, I think is relative. Like what may seem like a lot to me, if you're living to a certain standard, that like
maybe it wasn't.
It was like she's like that's like all I'm getting because like she might have been living like higher than that. So
yeah,
It might
Yeah,
seem like
we're
a
talking
lot.
about Betty Broderick.
Mm-hmm.
Was Meredith Baxter the one who was like, you know, you got me this, but if it's not what I want, then it's a piece of crap?
It
Like-
sure was her. Yeah, like my sister's here. Yes, we're talking about Betty Broderick.
She was like, if it's not what I want, then it's a piece of crap.
Yeah. It sure was. 'Cause I'm tired of folks giving you things like you'll be gritting your cheese and like give somebody what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, exactly like what's going on here with like your birthday. Like he gave you what you want. I think we talked about the last time we were on here, or maybe in our video, we talked about like give somebody what they want. Don't like give me what you think I want.
Guys, our birthday's on Saturday. Girl, how old are you, girl?
I will be 54. 54.
Isn't next year a landmark birthday? 55.
I suppose.
Guys, what are the landmark birthdays? 16,
21.
21.
I always do
Is
for
that
you
it?
guys like 5,
60.
10. I guess like 21. I mean, I made up my own numbers, but I don't really know. I don't know, like 50, I would think. Do people really think 55 is one?
People said 30, 40. Really? 30, 40 are landmark
Yeah,
birthdays?
dirty 30, they say.
What's he doing?
What are you doing? Look at your mouth stuck. Because you're eating tape.
I'll be 20.
You go, Philly.
28.
20,
28.
oh, 28.
Linda,
yeah.
happy birthday!
Whose birthday?
Linda.
What,
Her
today?
birthday's today.
Oh, happy birthday, Linda.
Oh, Kim Gerber, her husband's birthday is also Saturday. He'll be 54. July 17th birthday.
And he'll be 54. Oh, twins.
16, 21, 40, and 50. 50 is a big one. 50 when you turn 50, yeah.
Mhm.
50. Why 40? Why 40?
I don't know. Like
Angela said 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Right. Then Ari just celebrated 1.
Anybody else have birthdays or celebrating
July?
birthdays? Any birthdays that have passed this month?
I'll be 30 on the 19th.
Where are the July birthdays at?
Jessica, yeah, July birthdays.
1, 5, 10, 13, because you're like a teenager, right? 16, 18, 21,
And-
25, 30, 40, 50, 60. I agree with Superstar Bella. I think that sounds about right.
Okay. And my mother's
Seven-
is
75 is a big one, too.
the 16th. Ours is the 17th. My mother's is the 16th.
Kaimani said 18 last month. Ew, 18, the big one, 8. Kaimani.
Hmm.
Oh, Ari was your. Wait, are you saying you're 45 or you're 45 is a landmark?
Linda said she turned 67. Okay.
Hey, birthday.
And his birthday is tomorrow, as Bree said.
And I said my baby girl was just the 4th.
Okay. Wow. Okay, Aries, 45.
We didn't even know what to do. I was like, why don't we just do something here? Just have like food and just music, just like us. Right? Like, I mean, because we go to a restaurant, like, where are we going? Like,
Right.
what's like, where's
Last year
go?
that was fun. We went to
The Sugar Factory. Do you still want to do that again?
Girl.
You didn't actually tell me if you wanted to do that or not, because like I could make a reservation, like if you wanted
Probably not. No, like we always have cute, like fun, intimate things here. I think,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
to. Like everyone has a job. Like you bring the food, I bring the games, someone brings the music. I know. We all have jobs.
Like our New Year's Eve party.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was fun.
Is 45 a landmark? I think anything ending with the 0 or the 5, right? Why not throw it in there? Even like 55.
See, Team Mom, go live with us. I was like, yeah, like we go live on. I'm like, I think every year it's like our annual live birthday party. I'm like, I think that's annual. Like we go live.
Look at links that
Like
don't
Friday.
go without me, girl. Yeah. That was so much fun, but I'm probably not. Like it's just like more fun here. They gotta break it out in song and
I know, every 5 seconds.
right.
That cake was good though. Whatever the
It
little thing they
was.
brought over.
It was so good.
It was
It was like
very
that
good.
strawberry shortcake something. Or, oh
Yeah.
my god, it was really good.
I want to go to New York City again. I recently went to LA for the first time. Oh, fun.
Oh.
Do you not go to New York City often? This was fun. We were just in New York City. Me and Josh, we went to the Museum of Natural History. We were walking around, right, and we couldn't figure out why the animals behind the glass, they look so real. And I was like, do you think these animals are stuffed? real, but they were like dead and they stuffed them. And like we Googled and like they are stuffed. Like
Really?
they were real and they're stuffed, girl. I'm like, it's so, to me, like
taxidermy?
yeah, like it was creepy to me. Like to walk around all the exhibits and know that like these animals were once alive and like they're stuffed. I'm like, cause like some of these, they just look, some of them just look way too real. And I'm like, and I Googled, and before I could even finish like typing the question, I guess people always ask the question, and they're stuffed, guys. I'm like, oh my god, weird. Like,
oh, so let me see, Evelyn, I turned 66 on the 4th of July. Angela's at a birthday party live, yes. Let's see.
Kelsey T, what's going on in New York at this time? Too much going on? It was live when I went down. It was lit. Well, it was the day before Pride, the Pride Parade.
Oh, so
but
Kelsey's a native New Yorker, but she said too much going on there?
It felt like everybody was just excited to be outside because everyone, like last year around this time, it looked completely different in New York. It was like a ghost town, and like it was just like everyone was just like, hey.
It was a Pride Parade when you went
No,
down
it
there?
was the next day was going to be the Pride Parade, but they still had like
wow.
outside music going on. We were in like the Times Square area, and like it was just, everyone was just like happy and like hey, and just hey, we're all outside, and like it was it was cool. Oh,
What?
right. Yeah, that happened
When was that?
a few days after we were there. I think there was like a shooting in Times Square.
Can you imagine?
No.
Girl.
The homeless are attacking people. Really?
Wow.
Oh, I didn't hear about all that. Oh, must have.
Like what parts? Wow. Getting pushed on the train tracks? Tourists getting attacked? Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Did you hear that TikTok sound? Oh no. I think we're back.
Sarah hugs me. Say, let's Skype or Zoom for your birthday with Sarah.
Okay, we're frozen again. That might be our cue to wrap it up.
Oh, he's staying over there. Yes, because I've had to catch Spencer so you can watch 60 Days In with me.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, so we might have to okay, yeah, so we're probably gonna be calling it evening because now the Wi-Fi is going south, but we just wanted to pop in and say hello. Not sure if we're buffering again. Can you hear us? I see the screen buffering again.
Yeah.
I could just be talking to myself right now. Am I talking to myself? I'm not sure. Say hey.
Can you hear us?
When I say to the window, say to the wall in the comments, can you hear us? To the window. The wall.
It's frozen. We're back. I see you. Hi, hi. I can hear you. It's back up. Hey. Hi.
All right, maybe a storm's coming. There have been so many storms. Like lately, it doesn't even feel like summer. It's busted. So much rain and stuff. So yeah, we're going to peace out. Perhaps we'll be live Friday for like our annual birthday live. You guys can come celebrate our birthday with us online. So most likely, right?
Why not?
Friday? Yeah.
I said if we could have cake and you said no. And I said
I lied.
Oh, we can have cake?
We're probably gonna have cake. I could go for some cake right now.
I sure could too.
We should go for ice cream.
We should.
Okay.
I think the last time we were on here, we said that, and then we literally did.
We literally did. We got off and we ran to get ice cream. Okay, it's about that time. It's
About that
ice cream
time.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for popping into this live stream and hanging out with us. Keep a lookout for our first decluttering video that'll probably go out tomorrow. I feel like putting it out. If not, like really later on tonight. I don't know. Keep a lookout. It will be coming within the next 24 hours. Our first decluttering video.
You watch, we film.
Right?
You know watch, we know film.
You know watch, we know film. All right.
Okay.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you Friday.
Okay.